Welcome to Russian B. My name is Veronika Alexandrovna Yegorova. This course continues to build on knowledge acquired in the first year Russian. We will review all the basics of the Russian grammar and deepen and expand your knowledge of these topics, as well as the Russian vocabulary and word formation. But to really unlock the Russian language, to understand it at its roots, you need to understand Russian culture. Real communication requires learning expressions of that culture's symbols and its understanding of the world. In the fall, we will concentrate on the Russia's diversity in terms of its geography, ethnic groups, and religion. And in the spring, we will explore Russian culture in more detail and talk about Russian architecture, art, and literature. Looking forward to meeting you, and here's what our students have to say about this course.
Hi, prospective Russian B students. My name is Logan Weber, and I'm a recent graduate of Harvard in the spring of 2020. And I'm also a survivor of intensive Russian with Natalia Georgievna, as well as Russian BA and BB with Veronica. I decided to take Russian in my junior year, and I took it the last 3 semesters of school. And over the course of taking Russian, I learned so much about myself. I learned a ton about resilience. It's inevitable that in learning a language, you're not going to be successful every day. You're going to make tons of errors, and the best thing you can do is figure out how to manage critical feedback and immediate feedback. So I also learned how to study properly, because you have to spend a ton of time learning a language, and if you don't, you end up not being as good. One thing about Russian B at Harvard especially, and with Veronica, is that you get great feedback, timely feedback, and all of the research sources are right there. They're constantly revising and editing a textbook, and it is one of the most useful resources that I've had at Harvard. I miss my time in Russian B, and I wish I could be taking it with you guys this fall. Good luck.
Спрягаем, склоняем, изучаем русский язык. Хорошо. Привет. My name is Austin, and I'm coming to you as a rising junior who studies both government and translation studies. The latter has meant that I've dabbled in maybe 4 or 5 other languages on campus, but I can really attest to the Russian department. It's a particularly great, but also particularly welcoming department to learn a language. Russian B does this particularly well, not just because it offers a ton of material that gets you ready to study abroad or just continue language learning, but also because it does it in a tight-knit community of 8 or 10, as opposed to 25 or 30, which means everything from Russian table to section to group projects are a great time. I met one of my best friends in Russian, and if you decide to go along the same path, I hope you do too. And one last word of advice. Udachi!
Всем привет! My name is Lucia, and I'm a rising junior concentrating in physics and math. I took Russian B last year and will be taking advanced Russian this year. One of the challenges I faced in Russian B was I felt that I knew enough grammar to understand and write in Russian, but I didn't know enough words. Over the course of the year, I realized that since I knew the grammar well enough, I could start absorbing much more vocabulary without having to look up every word I didn't know. I realized that I could actually understand a lot of written material even if I didn't know all the words, which I didn't expect. It was nice in Russian B to feel that I had started gaining more natural intuition for the language. I learned that it's okay to encounter a certain word or construction for the first time and not immediately understand it, sometimes even if someone explains it to you. With more and more exposure, you'll absorb what that word or phrase conveys, and eventually you might even feel confident using it. So enjoy Russian B. Пока-пока!